What's good, y'all? So I'm here to continue my endocrine system series. So today I'm going to be talking about stress and your hormones. Now this plays a very, very key role in your endocrine system. Okay? So as it pertains to stress, the endocrine system consists of the hypothalamus, the pituitary gland, and the adrenal gland. These three make up the Hpa Axis, which stands for hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, which is responsible for endocrine stress response hormones. So, whenever you are in stressful times, moments, what have you, the Hpa Axis is what is the mother and father of how your stress hormones are released throughout your body via the endocrine system, okay? Now, the issue is, though, when you are making too much stress hormones as far as cortisol, there are so many other issues that are going to come after that, okay? When you're in prolonged periods of stress. So, when you have too much stress hormones, it can cause fat accumulation. So ladies, if you're having issues with abdominal fat, especially if you're dealing with cysts and fibroids, that's going to play a part into your stress, okay? From your stress, rather. Fatty liver, that is another causation of if you're having too much stress in your body. Depression, okay? Reproductive issues, that's the major one. So, for women who are wanting to heal the reproductive areas, you really need to be paying attention to your stress, because if you have too much stress, you know that the Hpa axis is off, okay? This feeds the cysts, the fibroids, any other foreign toxic waste in your womb. Stress is what feeds that, as far as hormonally speaking, okay? So that is something that you have to really get on top of. Low immunity. So, too much stress, Hpa axis is off. It's going to cause your immunity system to be compromised, okay? Which is also going to make it harder to fight these things and to fight other external things that may be coming into contact with you. Miscommunication. That's the major thing. It's a holistic system, you guys, okay? So, too much stress for too long periods of time is going to cause miscommunication between these three aspects: your hypothalamus, your pituitary gland, and your adrenal gland. So, when you are stressed, it's a normal body response, but when you're in too long of a period of stress, you're going to automatically know, because of how this is set up, that one of these three, if not all three, are off. There's miscommunication going on between the three. Okay? So, it's not something that you can just push off, y'all. It's not something that you can just push off. Stress, your body knows internal stress, okay? Especially emotional stress. We as women are emotional beings, so whenever we have emotional stress, it's going to affect our body. It's going to affect our endocrine system. Whether we acknowledge it externally, whether we acknowledge it to someone else externally, even acknowledging it to ourselves, it's going to know when it's off. And it's going to contribute to your stress. And it's going to affect your hormones. So it's important that we do the due diligence that we need to do to get rid of certain things, to add certain things back into our lives, to help balance this particular aspect out within us, okay? And so, I'm going to go over a few things as well, as far as emotional factors, really quick. So, ladies, remember what I said, acknowledgement and doing the actual work to heal ourselves, right? So, if you are around ill friends, honey, you know you need to let their ass go, honey. Let them go. You know you need to cut them off. Why are they still around? You may not tell nobody else, but your spirit knows that that person is no good for you. That person is not uplifting themselves. So how can they do that for you? So why are they around you? Cut their ass off. Ill partners, this is a big one, ladies. Big ones. You know when a dude ain't shit. Okay? You know when he ain't shit. But yet you still give him your energy. You still give him your time. You still give him, you know, your precious treasures. We know what those things are. When you know he is ill from the beginning. You may not acknowledge it, okay? You may continue to entertain that, but baby, your body's gonna know, honey. It's gonna create that stress and it's gonna mess up your hormones, honey. Whether you wanna deal with it or not, you gotta cut their ass off. Ill family members too, same thing. It all applies. Love them at a distance, honey. Your peace is more important. Bad job environments. We know we have to make a living. We know that. But if you are continuing to put yourself in an environment that you know is not good for you, you got to make the necessary moves to get you up out of there. So you got to cut that off too. So I hope that this helps. I hope that my passion was felt and that you now have more energy, more support, more encouragement to do the necessary things that you need to do to balance yourself, to heal yourself. I'm not above any of you all. These are things that I'm constantly, on a daily basis is practicing. Okay? So, it's time to get it.